so soon, starting soon. Phone on, Snatcher on.
Go, go, Snatcher Rangers!
I gotta have the window active in order to control the game.
Yeah. It be like that sometimes, you know? Hello? Welcome to the Square Roots Gaming stream. It's me, Matthew Van Zant. Below me, Johnny Brandon. And we're playing part 2. Below me. Okay. Underneath me, Johnny Brandon.
Pardon?
Yeah, you're bottoming tonight, John. You're
no, oh God!
You set this up.
Oh,
this was your choice.
Oh boy. Uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, you're the one that made the implication, not me. Anyway, we're playing part 2 of Snatcher. Snatcher. Hello, Artie. Hello, Owen. Hello, Vanessa. Those are the people in the chat so far.
Vanessa, can you draw Snatcher art? Just draw us like some Blade Runners, please.
Yeah, draw some Blade Runners, Vanessa, please. Actually, draw a Terminator fighting a Blade Runner.
Well, no, us as Blade Runners.
Oh, us as Blade Runners. That's just us in trench coats. That's bland, boring.
Okay, maybe me in a trench coat fighting that who half his skin has fallen off and he's a Terminator underneath. Are you happy?
I love it. I love that. Vanessa, do that.
She says no.
Well, that's fair. Can't blame ya. Time to turn to AI. Johnny, can you remind us what the fuck happened last time we played this?
A guy got his head torn off? Or cut off, depending on what you think. This is his daughter.
It did say torn off.
His daughter has
that's right.
just found out that her father is dead. That's why she looks so upset.
That's such a Blade Runner outfit. She's got a dress.
With like suspenders.
A lavender button-up with suspenders.
Mm-hmm.
What are those suspenders holding up? Not her dress. First of all, she doesn't need a belt or suspenders to hold anything up with hips like that. Everything is sitting comfortably.
Good lord. Her father just died. What a hottie.
Jesus.
Gillian, please restrain yourself.
Some people want to see Snatcher, Artie.
There are antiques everywhere. Doesn't Sean Young wear suspenders in Blade Runner?
Probably. Who's Sean Young?
She's the lady robot. The
the lady robot.
Yeah.
The robot lady.
Our house is full of this stuff. Dad kept buying things long after we were out of places to put them.
I don't know. It seems like there's lots of places left you could put antiques. I like the cyber walls though. Like
You have a whole table that's empty. Like,
what's a dining
clearly
room
this
table?
person doesn't know how to hoard. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a dining room table. And that's where I keep my antiques.
Oh, okay. None of these items are replicas. They're all genuine antiques.
None of this stuff is really valuable. He said it was all used.
Well, that's okay. It doesn't
What
have
the
to be
fuck is
valuable.
Metal Gear? Is Metal Gear your robot friend?
Yeah.
He has paid a lot of attention to the decor and layout of the place.
Pretty stupid since there are only the two of us here, huh?
Keep your Snatcher in your pants, Matthew.
Thanks for drawing
Artie
all
says
that,
the suspenders
Vanessa.
are there to outline her babas.
Vanessa's agreed to draw all that, which is great. Thank you, Vanessa.
That's right, Owen. This is a secret Metal Gear game.
I didn't really talk with my dad lately. He was always so busy investigating stuff, cooped up in that study.
Snatcher or Grim Fandango? Which is the superior game?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm liking both a lot. Oh, Dad. I'm sorry. I'm sure you didn't want to think about it. If I had known this was going to happen, I should have been nicer to him. Gillian.
That's every father's dream, is that when they're dead, their kids will be like, God, I was really shitty to him. Feel bad about it for the rest of your fucking life. Traumatized yourself.
Gillian, you are the same way. You never know what might happen to yourself. You really should tell your wife how you feel.
Ugh. I don't.
Really know anything about my dad's job.
Okay.
Me, I'm just a spoiled brat who never cared about her parents.
That's what you want your kids to be like when you're dead?
Yeah, I don't know. I missed that line. I was reading Artie's comment.
Oh.
Artie said Metal Gear is that anime fighting game, right? With a guy with a paper bag over his head and a lady who fights with her hair and a giant muscled Johnny boyfriend. I think you're thinking of
I don't know what I was thinking of.
Ragnarok.
Have you ever heard of
Guilty Gear. Oh, it is.
place
You are thinking
called
Guilty Gear.
Outer Heaven? Apparently, it's the only place in the city that serves buffalo. We found buffalo in your dad's stomach. That's a weird thing to tell. The doctor.
That is a weird thing to tell. There are more tactful
Yeah,
ways
because
to
like,
investigate
It
this.
seems like your dad ate there recently or something. You don't have to be like, we analyzed the contents of your dad's stomach, which was blown half open. So it was real easy.
That's the first time I've ever heard my dad going to a place like that. He must have some good reason.
Okay.
Buffalo. I mean, if you haven't had like a bison burger, are you even living life?
There's
I don't
buffalo
think so.
burgers. I just drove past a place last night. On
They're good.
The farm road out of my neighborhood. I can't
Just like a
believe-
lighter beef.
Yeah. Can't believe there are places that would serve something like buffalo. They ought to close down places like that. Wow.
What about the M bison burger?
Oh! What about Napoleon? I can't believe my dad used informers.
Dynamite?
He never said anything to me about anyone named Napoleon. Okay, I've exhausted that one. Plato's
Oh yeah, I
Tavern.
need to have a guide open, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do with that Snatcher guide? Did I download that or did I just...
I think you downloaded it because it was like an old school one, right? Isn't that the black market? My dad used to go there a lot. He said he could usually find some rare antiques there. Okay. Do something. Should I console her, wipe away her tears, or persuade? I guess wipe away tears. Here, let me wipe your tears. Gillian, I saw you blow your nose into that handkerchief. Shut up. Damn, I hope she doesn't notice. Thanks, Gillian. Katrina, I'm sure all of this is quite a shock for you. Don't worry, I'm here for you anytime. You can lean on me. Oh, Gillian, spare us, please. Thank you. You're a really nice man, Gillian.
Oh, Cillian Murphy.
Oh, come on! Are you busy tonight, Katrina? Why don't we go out? Are you kidding?
I'm a creepy, gross pervert who hits on, I don't know, 14-year-old girls.
She's in the Japanese version, she's 15. In this game, she's 18. Move to study. Do you mind if I take a look in your study? Go ahead.
Or rather, your dead-ass dad's study. You know?
This is
But if I go poke around your dead dad's stuff?
This is my dad's study. I haven't touched a thing. It's just the way he left it before he died.
Artie, I saw Thunderbolts last week, and I thought it was fantastic as well. It was a real good time. Definitely a nice change of pace for a Marvel movie, for the most part.
I like that 90s Italian leather sofa.
Oh, yeah, that's crap. Have you ever, actually laid down on one of those things?
Yes.
Or had to sleep on one?
Yes.
I find them to be the hottest thing on Earth. It's like sleeping in lava.
Tidy, just like Jean. Or Jean. Wait, there's a virtual computer here. Let's look around. Oh, I can't look. Let's look at the desk. There's a bottle, a photograph, and a chessboard on a shelf. Okay, let's look at the bottle. It's still full. It appears to be new. Okay. There's
Keep
a
looking.
photo. It's a photograph of Jean-Jacques Gibson.
Isn't that you? I thought you were Jean.
No, I'm Gillian. They have very similar names.
That's right, Gillian Anderson. Owen enjoyed Thunderbolts as well. That's cool. This is the Thunderbolts chat now. What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about Bucky? Do you want to talk about Black Widow? No spoilers.
Yeah, but it faces north and it's really quite small. Okay, well, and that's fine. This is the model PC-68 Genesis. It had not been manufactured for nearly 50 years. My father was always using it. Some junk shop gave it to him and he fixed it up. Okay. Chessboard. It's a chess set. The pieces are very neatly arranged. My dad really liked chess, but he always seemed disappointed because I couldn't play. I mean, you could. Okay, let's investigate the window. It has a double locking mechanism. My dad was always really careful. That's good. It's a computer.
Did you use the desk?
Not yet. I'm going through investigate first. There's a 5-inch disk drive installed. Ooh, an old 5-inch, huh? Well, then,
the old 5-incher.
Must be for this
I think
machine.
that's average sized, personally. Maybe a little larger than average.
If we can read it.
They got 4.2-inch floppy disk, you know?
Well, there's 3.5-inch floppy disks, the little ones. Let's investigate that bottle. Now analyzing. It is a sunscreen. It's the standard type designed to block ultraviolet rays. There's a sticker on the bottle. It's probably from the place where it was bought.
Who's Pullman, Artie? Do you mean David Harbour?
The store with everything. Plato's Cavern. Plato's Cavern, eh? Now we know the connection. However, how do you figure on sunscreen? There must be some meaning here. Is it okay if we take this? Go right ahead. I have stored the sunscreen.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize that character was played by Bill Pullman's son.
Yeah, he was in that movie I just finished working on.
Oh, really?
I guess
Pullman. He's in
Thunderbolts. He looks a lot like his dad.
Kurt Russell's son? No, Kurt Russell's son. You know what? You guys are really fucking with me right now. I'm gonna have to.
It is Lewis Pullman. I know he's in Thunderbolts. This picture
Pullman.
Yeah.
Yes.
This picture seems to be a few years old. Jean looks rather young.
Wyatt Russell, right?
Katrina, do you mind if I borrow this picture for a few days? No, go right ahead. I have stored Jean's picture. Okay. The Black Queen is missing. I see. The Queen is missing, eh?
The design of the set matches that of the piece we found in Jean's coat. That piece...
Oh, so Wyatt Russell is... I didn't... and I watched Monarch, and somehow I didn't realize that was the same actor. I guess because my brain is dumb and bad. Because he was in...
Disc.
that
Sorry.
Winter Soldier show.
I'll let you finish talking about Winter Soldier.
Or no, what was it? Falcon and the Winter Soldier show.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had Kurt Russell's son and Bull Pullman's son in this movie.
I'm glad. I bet Lewis feels glad that he's finally attractive to Arnie again. All right, let's turn on the PC-68 and see if we can read the disc. So the house in that search the house was referring to Gibson's house. And that exclamation point was not an exclamation point at all. It was a symbol for a 5-inch floppy disk. Look closely. The pattern matches the read-write holes on the disk. He even drew the little dot to represent the index hole. In other words, it's meant to put the disk in the PC-68 at his house. No doubt Jean was worried that something might happen to him, and he prepared the disk for such an emergency. Ooh, what's on the disk? The machine is reading the disk. Here it is.
Snatcher investigation file.
Ooh.
Why does Snatchers appear in the winter? Why are Snatchers nocturnal? I believe I have found the answer to these questions. Snatchers' vampire-like behavior is due to their desire to avoid exposure to sunlight. The reason they dislike sunlight is because of their defective artificial skin. Long-term exposure to ultraviolet rays causes overproduction of melanocytes in the epidermis of their artificial skin, leading to a form of skin cancer with the characteristics of melanoma.
Huh.
In other words, what we call simple sunburn is fatal to them.
Yeah.
This relationship between ultraviolet rays and their artificial skin should give us a way to track them down. It should take at least 6 more months before they can develop a form of skin which overcomes this defect. These conclusions suggest several useful methods for locating and identifying Snatchers. 1. Investigate skin condition. Check for any evidence of melanoma. 2. Check for odor. Cancer cells secrete a unique foul odor.
Is that why dogs can sniff
3.
it?
The presence of pollen. Snatchers are believed to hide in areas plentiful in Snow 9, a snow-like bioengineered pollen crystal. As such, Snow 9 can always be detected in places they appear. Snow 9 is an allergen, causing throat pain and sneezing. 4.
Gillian's allergic to it.
Possession of sunscreen. In order to protect their skin from ultraviolet rays, Snatchers use sunscreen even in the dead of winter. This is due to sunscreen's ability to block ultraviolet rays. Of these techniques, 1 in 4 should prove particularly useful.
Melanoma?
In
Trump's
addition,
wife?
Besides working to
Oh.
prevent this skin cancer,
Whatever happened to her?
Snatchers maintain facilities for treating artificial skin. which
Sure,
has
she's still
actually
just
become
being
cancerous.
awful somewhere.
I have succeeded in
Chris.
identifying the hospital where this is performed.
Oh.
P.S. Watch out for a bounty hunter named Random Hajil.
Random Hajil, that's how you say it.
I wish more of this game was voice acted, though. I will say that.
Yeah. Because my voice acting sucks, Matt says.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, jeez. And no doubt Jean was killed because they learned that he had found their hospital. Okay.
It makes me really uncomfortable when we're playing like a Japanese game and they're like sexualizing a woman, and the game is like, but she's 18 though, and then you look it up and you're like, but she is 15 in the Japanese version, and they changed nothing than the number on the paper, so fuck you, you creeps.
This is the garden.
Wow. Fix your fucking lights. Those are terrible.
Let's check the Alice.
Yeah. Check the bush.
I'm really not very good with dogs, you know. God. Something is hiding in the thicket. What's the matter, Alice? Is there something out here? Investigate bush. I cannot determine what it is from here. Okay, well, look, bush.
It's not the ring.
Chris, I just want to go on record as saying the age of consent can be whatever whatever they want it to be wherever they are. That doesn't make it okay. Okay, the law is not what defines what's good or bad. I don't give a shit what the age of consent is in Japan. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, that's fine. Continue game. Alright, so...
Also in Ohio.
Investigate the shadows. I read motion. Something is moving.
Get your gun out, dummy.
It was just a bird.
Ah, it's just a crow.
No. Would you eat that bird?
Stupid bird.
Why has the dog got a flashing collar on, by the way? Like,
It's got like
trying to make...
Well, you don't want to get hit by cars? I bet it's like a one that keeps it to the yard.
Yeah, right. They have a fence. It's a future collar, Johnny.
Dogs hate navigators. Please understand. Well, I've seen people with lit up dog collars because they walk their dogs at night. The dog is a purebred Doberman Pinscher. It's the most popular breed in Neo Kobe after Golden Retrievers. Guard dogs become more popular since the Snatcher problem started, right? Yes.
Right?
Until
I'll be
then,
right back, Johnny.
more cuddly breeds were popular. I'll keep playing if that's cool.
Please do. I still have my headphones in, so I'll still be listening.
It's so dark I can barely see anything. I'm not reading any motion. Alright, let's go back to the study. It's Gibson's study. Don't worry, it was just a raven. Oh, really? I thought it was a crow. Use? I guess no. Investigate Junker ID. What's an IC chip? You can see the garden from here. Okay. Ask about Alice. Alice is our dog. Dad named her after Mom after she died. You saw her too, right, Gillian? Isn't she cute? She is. What a good girl. About the PC-68? It's my dad's personal computer. He sort of used it like a diary. Wow, I can't believe my dad left a message like that. Investigate. Chessboard. Okay. Can I use the Black Queen? That's a wooden chess piece. I believe it's the one that goes next to the king. It was taken from the chess set in Jean's home. What could it mean? Jean really liked puzzles. This must have some secret meaning. Okay. Ask about Gibson. Okay. Is there anything else? All right. Am I done in here, do you think?
Let me just peruse this guide real quick. Raven pops up and scares you. You read the file was the big thing.
Yeah.
And the sunscreen. So I think you're in good shape. Good shape.
Okay, I'm just gonna investigate the sunscreen. Oh, I can't. Possessions. Investigate.
This says return to the study and use the video phone to call Plato's Cavern.
Oh, okay. Okay. Use Metal Gear, video phone. What's Plato's Cavern's number again?
It is 69.
Nice.
1170.
calling Plato's Cavern, the store with everything. May I help you?
Ask about store. I've already been here.
No. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we already went there. I went there out of order.
Did you buy a mask?
Yes.
You also want to show them the sunscreen.
Yeah, let's go back and do that.
Oh yeah, I remember the store with the Jawa.
Yeah. Please come back again sometime. I'll be waiting for you.
Let me
Okay,
give you my
weird.
address and video phone number. Give me a call if anything comes up.
Thanks again, Mr. Seed.
That
Take
is a
care.
weird pose she's talking in. It's like the hair
Yeah.
commercial pose.
Yeah.
All right.
Chin pointed all the way at the sky.
All right, let's use the penis controls.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Like, what is up with those dildo controls?
We're going to Plato's Cavern.
Ah, Artie.
Oh, Artie,
Boo.
you silly goose.
Boo. Ooh, and then next we get to go to Outer Heaven, and it looks like a fun time.
Yeah. I believe there's a sexy dancer there.
Yeah. Have you received any origami unicorns yet? Now, there's a good
No.
question. Not
No,
yet.
I haven't.
Speaking of, I saw that Death of a Unicorn movie is already on streaming. I want to watch that. I haven't read any reviews. Maybe it's terrible, but the previews, the trailers definitely had me interested. Also, I'm a little beat today, and like I can't talk. I don't know if you have all noticed that yet. I'm worse than usual.
Matt, editing my voiceovers is so bad in for my videos. I like say the same thing 5 times before I can get it without messing up a word.
I feel like I should have done some vocal warm-ups before we started. I keep stumbling over my own tongue.
All right. Oh, it's you. How about that mask? I bet you're glad you bought it. Ask about Plato's Cavern. You can't ever forget the place once you visit. It's a big toy box for adults. Possessions. Show. Evidence.
Owen said, grab those dongs and get to work, and Artie said it's so masculine they're putting them in Tesla trucks.
Oh.
Thank you, Owen.
Yeah, we sell that here. The world's getting weirder all the time. The stuff is selling really good in the middle of winter. The other day we had this Chinese doctor in here. He bought out our whole stock of it.
What if I don't want to cut my tongue out, Chris?
Tell me more about this Chinese doctor. A little guy with a beard, maybe? He was in Jeez. He was in here with some guy who looked Jewish. They bought them all, a whole box of them. Now, the writer is Jewish. The writer for this translation, I believe, is Jewish.
I mean, this is a game from the 90s. Describing people by their race was pretty much standard.
Yeah.
Ask for more details than that, and things are probably going to get problematic, but...
Maybe they're starting their own business. Okay.
I love the music in this game.
Yeah, me too. It's like the best Genesis music. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the greatest hits of kind of Genesis style music. All right, let's, so I'm done in there, right? I asked about the Chinese guy.
Yeah,
About the mask?
you're done in there. You got the mask.
Let's go to Outer Heaven.
Yeah, let's go see what this place is about. Probably just like a cool, chill place.
I think there's like hot dancers. You'll have to contain your boner. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Chris.
Please never tell me to contain my boner again. It can't be contained. Ugh, I have to go in the office tomorrow, Johnny. What a nightmare.
You do? In person?
Yeah. In person. Like a chump.
Well, I gotta go in person, and it's a what is it, 25 miles each way? Yeah.
I'm sorry? There's a Wolfman.
Remember what Mask? This is a Mask place. This is Outer Heaven.
Welcome to Outer Heaven.
Okay, his muzzle is moving, Johnny. That is a Wolfman.
Look at Barker. He's wearing a Wolfman mask.
Damn.
Looks like a movie.
Instantly shut down.
Yeah. Poster? Isabella Velvet Dance Show. Contain your boner, Matt. Looks that famous actress, Isabella Velvet. Isabella Velvet, otherwise known as the Marilyn Monroe of the 21st century. She's here. Wow.
Yeah, you know how famous actresses are often at seedy clubs stripping.
I can't believe we can meet her. She's almost never seen in public. Alright, we got sign. The sign says Masquerade Hour now in progress. Alright. Look at area. It's the most lively nightlife district in Neo Kobe. Let's ask about Gibson. Who are you talking about? Okay. Let's ask about Buffalo Cuisine Restaurant. I have to be careful when I say this, but our buffalo's the best in the world. It's a genuine wild thing, no genetic manipulation. Ask about Outer Heaven. We found the place. Welcome to Outer Heaven. I mean, there's a sign out front.
Yeah, it doesn't seem hard to find.
Ask about Plato's Cavern. We've got a special arrangement with Plato's Cavern. Buy one of their masks. Don't buy one of their masks. I'm afraid you can't get in. I'm afraid we don't let those types in. We have to maintain a certain degree of class, you know. Seeing a lot of imitations lately, it's a big problem for us, you know. Well, I've got real ones. That's the real Isabella. You don't get many chances to see such a famous actress in person, you know. Alright, let's use mask. Alright, let's try on the Easter Island mask. Oh, that looks great on here. Alright, let's go inside. Table for what? Table for what, please? Oh, what about my robot? She doesn't get a table?
No, your robot is not a person, Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that.
Liking where this is going so far. 10 out of 10 game.
Outer Heaven. Alright, so Matt, name which video game characters you recognize.
Well, I would say the man holding the shotgun up front is probably Contra.
Yep. That's a Konami
I see
game.
Rocket Knight.
That's
Rocket
also
Knight
a-
on the right.
Also a Konami game.
Something is to the left of Contra, but I don't know who it is.
I think it's Goemon from those Goemon
Okay.
games.
Long hair and vampire, not doing it for me.
I believe that is a Belmont and a Dracula.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't know what the two behind are. One looks like
Or maybe
Jason.
Alucard and Dracula.
Yeah, maybe. But he's got, usually Simon Belmont has that, like, what do you call that thing? A circlet around his forehead?
Yeah, but he doesn't have long hair, so...
Everyone
Can you
is
talk
dressed
to the customers?
as a character from a classic late 20th century video game.
Oh, okay.
The people who run this place must be really into old-time nostalgia. Alright, let's look at Dancer. Savor the moment,
Belmonts
Gillian.
have long hair. I don't think so.
Her dancing is really something special. I see, you weren't kidding, were you? Whoa, look at that! Whoa, yeah! Alright, investigate customers.
Take it off!
Who's Mr. Oeda?
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
Cut that out. What do you think you're doing? The customer wasn't carrying anything suspicious. Oh, we're like frisking them. Let's check out Sparkster. Alright, who else can we check out? Contra.
Oh, it is Goemon.
Watch out, what's your problem? Fortunately, we couldn't learn anything. Alright, let's check out Goemon.
Castlevania pair, you were right.
Oh, look at him!
Yeah, he looks like he is having an orgasm right at you.
Is that how you look when you have an orgasm, Matt?
Isn't that how everybody looks?
No.
Big smile on your face?
Alright, Castlevania pair. Cut that out. What do you think you're trying to do? No one's carrying anything suspicious.
Blah, blah. Got that out.
She doesn't even follow the beat. Wow. Alright, what can I do? I can call Dancer. I'll call Isabella. Hey, Isabella, over here. Uh-oh. Hi there, boys.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Isabella Velvet. Is there something I can do for you?
Look at all that hair. That's
Easter
a lot of hair.
Island statue, and yeah, that's Vanessa has very like that hair. It is quite thick.
Okay. Remind me tomorrow night when we're recording to tell her that you said she has stripper hair.
Yes, I will.
Use fondle command.
No, I think
already
it's best
said.
if I handle it. I can manage by myself. What's wrong? Aren't you going to investigate me? No, that's all right. All right, let's ask her about her video phone number. Isabella, would you mind giving me your phone number? No way.
The guide says that you should keep asking her until she gives it to you.
Can I show her my ID?
No, they will kick you out.
Oh.
You're in the wrong joint, buddy. Forget about the
Oh,
check. Just
you
get out of my place now.
stupid son of a bitch.
Oh.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say.
Maybe I'll go somewhere else and come back. Let's try that.
Yeah, try that. Try that. And then come back and use the fondle command.
I made a boo-boo.
I knew that was going to happen, and I figured that if you were going to do it, I'd warn you ahead of time and stop you from doing it, and then you did it so fast there was nothing anybody could do.
You know.
So what you're saying, Chris, is that Richter Belmont is a hairwolf.
Oh. Let's listen to Jingle Bells for one refrain. And then we'll go back.
That's right.
One refrain. Along the fields we go.
Fields we go.
Laughing all
Laughing
the
all the
way.
way.
Making
Making
spirits
spirits
bright.
bright. And it's lit on hearts lit tonight. Oh, jingle balls, jingle balls, jingle my balls. I'm sorry. Oh, what fun we'll have.
All right, back to Plato's. I hope I didn't screw. I mean, I saved, but I saved before the dog thing, so we'll see.
I love this for us.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to Outer Heaven. This doesn't seem like the kind of, except if you get killed, this doesn't seem like the kind of game that has like lockout things. It's not a Sierra game. What? You again? What? Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, what does it say to do after Outer Heaven? Maybe we could do something else and come back?
It wants you to go to Junker HQ.
I mean, I can skip through stuff pretty fast if we're screwed up.
Well, here's the problem. You're going to Junker HQ to use information you were supposed to get from Isabella.
Alright, I'll try going back one more time.
Maybe talk to her for a minute, I guess.
Yeah. Let's go back to TurboCycle. Alright, yeah, let's go back to Outer Heaven. Maybe he'll like us now. If not, it's I'll like slam the button through all the text boxes though. I'm not gonna.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see what happens.
And then I'll
if you have to reload.
save when we get to Outer Heaven. That's what I will do next time.
Put your mask on first.
Hey!
Ah, we
Yay!
did it. It's apparently been a different day. Gotta put your mask on.
Oh yeah. Oh, do I need a different mask?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I love that they know who you are now.
Yeah, actually, that's really smart writing.
What if she treats you different now? That's my question.
Well, maybe she's not smart. Let's call Dancer. Oh, a junker. So she does know I'm
Yeah,
a
she
junker.
remembers you. I don't know. You feel free to stay on this screen as long as you like. See if you can get her to move
Oh
around
my
a little.
God, what a knockout in that leather outfit. What's wrong? Do you find me attractive? She's got to be a robot,
that-
right? I mean...
Get that number. Get
Yeah.
that number. Get that number.
No, don't let those eyes wander with something as gorgeous as me. This is how men talk to me all the time, basically.
It's weird. This is how women talk to me.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
They're like, "Ugh."
Oh my God, you have a
definitely not-
podcast about
I'm
video
definitely
games?
not going to yell random homophobic things at you at the store.
Oh,
yeah.
baby, tell me more about your Wednesday night stream where you play really old, shitty games.
It would probably take too long to check you out. Such bad jokes.
I don't know. I think that one she was like, such bad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Get that number. Get them digis. Get them. Get them digis.
Isabella, would you mind giving me your phone number? I'm afraid I can't tell you.
I mean, you can.
I don't know who you're talking about. Do you have a picture or something? I'll get back to that. That's right. You know, I have a new holographic movie that starts shooting next month, and I have to start studying my lines, so...
Oh, I bet we can help with that.
What kind of men do you like? Let's see, someone really masculine who we can depend on. You know, the kind of guy who grabs you and says, "Come on, baby, follow me."
God, I hope she's a robot. You know?
Someone
the only
with
way I've got a
well-formed
chance.
opinions, but I hate guys who aren't flexible. Well, that rules you out, Gillian. You shut up!
Yeah, kick that robot.
Alright, position, show.
Yeah, Chris said Voight comp that lady. Don't show her your ID again.
Photo. This guy.
I think you have to do it this a couple of times to get the response.
I might have met. Oh, wow. I would not have guessed that you keep showing the item. I might have met him somewhere. No, I can't remember. She seems like she might be able to remember. All right, let's show him
So they at least give you the hint there that
Yeah.
you should keep at it.
Take a careful look, okay? Oh, that's right. That was the guy who got sick after eating buffalo. I remember him. Okay, ask about Gibson. Well, it's just the other day. It wasn't masquerade hour, so I remember his face pretty clearly. He seemed to be
Hello,
waiting around
herbal
for
snail.
Our regular customers. A regular.
Hello, Tom. Tom just said her.
Ah, her. He was going out of his way to eat buffalo. Then he spat up blood. I was really grossed out.
Oh no.
Well, remember he had an ulcer? A stomach ulcer? You say he was waiting for someone? Well, I suppose more like he was following him. He left as soon as the other guy did. Okay, who was he following? You mind telling me a little about him? I don't know his name, but he was in here all the time, especially when we weren't running Masquerade Hour. Outside of Masquerade Hour, so that means you've seen his face then. Do you remember it? I think so. Alright, Metal, let's have her come down to headquarters with us. We need to use Jordan and put together a montage. We can't take her to headquarters. Why not? Since she is a famous star, if the media gets hold of the story and starts a fuss, it'll impede our investigation. The Snatchers were to learn what we're up to. What are you mumbling about? This is a really delicate issue. Although inconvenient, we should take down her description and then go back to headquarters to build the montage on our own. Okay. What does he do? He's in here at all different times, so he probably doesn't have a job or works regular hours. Okay, about that man. Could you try to remember his distinguishing characteristics? Gillian, keep the description in mind. Afterwards, we could use it to put together a montage.
Yeah, you want to ask about every single one of these. While you do that, I'm going to make a drink.
Okay. What was the overall shape of his face? Kind of a bony look. What about his eyes? He had this really piercing gaze. Piercing gaze. A rather threatening look. Okay. What kind of nose? It was pointy like mine. What kind of mouth? He had thin lips, I think. Okay, thin lips. How was he wearing his hair? Sort of naturally flowing towards the back of his head. And a big widow's peak. Okay. What age? About how old would you say he was? He looked like he was in his 30s. Okay. Thanks very much. You've been quite helpful. We can use this information. Is there anything else? Got a virtual reality job coming up too. Ooh, VR. A couple offers for some TV subs. You're quite busy, aren't you? I've seen him since then. Yeah, he's really lost his head. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Only been here a month. I don't know anything about what happened before that. Okay. About career preferences. Well, investigators are really strong and masculine types. So I was a big fan of crime dramas when I was little. Ooh. Let's save. Save that as number 4. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, I think I'm done. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I meant finish talking to her. Well, at least I just saved.
What did you do?
Oh, I just quit. Because I selected finish, but I wasn't paying attention, and it meant finish the
Finisher!
Alright, Konami.
Hello, the cat. Say hello to my internet friends.
My
Hi.
cat's sleeping.
I am a cat. I do cat things like chew on Matthew, scratch Matthew, throw myself onto Matthew's keyboard. Very annoying. Very stupid.
Aw, she's a little baby.
No.
She's not a little baby. Been a tremendous help. Thank you very much. Glad I could be. Now, if you excuse me. All right, let's go to junk. I'm very excited to do the face reconstruction. I love games when they make you do these.
Yeah, I think maybe you should talk to her a little more, though, actually.
Oh.
Like, do you think you should go back and
No.
just ask her about, like, her cup size and
No,
her hair,
I think I'm
her
done.
hair treatment plan and whether or not she's willing to take this clothes off or
500 500 credits. Wow. All right, move. Turbo cycle. Oh. All right, took off the mask.
Matt is apparently back to being 13 in the 90s. I don't think so, pal. I think finding strippers attractive is a perfectly adult
She's not
thing
a stripper.
to do.
She's an actress dancing. I'm not a stripper. I'm a dancer.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
And that's from the movie Showgirls.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself. Did I show everybody my super cool Minecraft birdie? Whoa. Check that out. I want to know why she's in the Jesus pose, personally.
Oh, did you build that?
No, it's
Oh,
a
it looks like a
McDonald's
Lego.
toy. It's a McDonald's toy that one of my kids gave me.
I think
'cause they
there's
didn't like
some
it.
joke in the movie about T-posing. I feel like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Birdie T-pose.
Computer room.
I'm just enjoying this glass of Merlot with the fellas, and this lady keeps shaking her ass at me. Good one. Oh, I see. Yeah, Owen said yes, but it's a video game at the time with no internet and all.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm a 13-year-old in the 90s. You know what? You're right. If I had played this in the 90s at 13, I would have lingered on that scene.
You are mixing up Showgirls with that one I never saw, Boogie Nights.
Oh, you never saw Boogie Nights?
No, I want to. I like P.T. Anderson. Alright, let's see. Okay, facial shape. Sort of a oh, it's reminding me. Well, that's good. Alright, bony look. I would say shape 2 is the boniest. What do you think?
You want me to give you these, or do you want
No.
to try and...
Oh, yeah. No, I'll try it. Okay, let's say bony look. That doesn't seem right. Okay, that's not a bony look.
Boogie Nights is the one with Heather Graham, right?
Maybe 3. Let's try. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I've never seen it. Yeah, okay. I've got bony look. And then he had piercing eyes.
Yeah, it is. Yes, I watched that film many times.
I'm going to say... which one are the piercingest? I guess... I mean,
6.
2... Yeah,
What's
I know it's
2
6.
supposed to be?
I was going to say 6, Matt. 2, I don't know. I like it, though.
Oh, I'm not reading it. I'm not looking at the guide. I'm just... Now I'm helping.
Oh, okay.
Those are piercing eyes.
All right, and kind of a slim nose, right? Like hers. So I guess a 1, like a little nose.
Yeah.
And then natural flowing hair. Oh, mouth, thin lips. So the thinnest lips. I mean, the thinnest lips are number 2. I do like the dog mouth in number 5.
Yeah.
But I guess it's got to be 3 because he's probably not smiling. And then hairstyle, natural flowing with a receding hairline. Or widow's peak, pronounced widow's peak. So I'm guessing number 2.
Yeah, that's the only widow's peak up there, right?
Well, 4 as well, but that doesn't look like naturally flowing. All right, let's scan the database.
You've got mail.
The Alpha 1 network will be searched for possible matches. Wasn't Alpha 5 was from? All right, we did it.
Wow.
Power Rangers. Alpha 5 was from Power Rangers. 2 possible matches for montage photograph located. Alright. 70%. Ivan Rodriguez, air surfer, amateur, 27 years old, lives in Caution, non-useful data administration district. I don't know what that means. The other guy. Oh, this guy looks just like Rutger Hauer.
Yeah.
It's got to be the
Just
Rutger
Hauer from
Hauer.
Blade Runner.
Let's check out Freddy first.
Oh no, Artie just knifed himself.
Oh no. Family, wife, Lisa. Remember there's 2 of them. So how do we find that hospital? One of these.
God, this is such a Blade Runner ripoff that it's almost like... If it hadn't been a video game on a console nobody'd ever heard of that sold 10 copies, they probably would have gotten sued.
Oh,
over.
they're like it's $500 now for an original copy of this. I wish I should have. I mean, I should have bought it when it was $200. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm playing it now. It's fine to not have a box copy, but I love this game, and you know. All right, let's. So, do you want to visit the wrong one first, just for fun?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, Artie's making brined grapes and honey tarts for dinner. Jeez.
Ooh. Is this for the Forgotten Realms cookbook? What does
No, it
Artie
sounds like
think
it's just for
of?
dinner.
Oh, actually, what does Artie and Matt think of Dragonlance?
I've never. I got nothing. Never
Really?
read any of it. Never played any of it. I think I may have bought that
the books-
Dragonlance series on Apple at one point.
There's like 170. books or something like that.
But there's the Weiss and Hook, the Dragonlance Chronicles, the Tracy Hickman and Margaret Weiss books. I have the trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Or no, I have the first one on Apple Books. I still have not read it.
I know that the Hickmans created, like, was it Tracy and his wife? Is that right?
I don't really know.
Yeah, I know they created Raven's Loft and Dragonlance.
So I haven't read it, and I've never played a game in it or anything, so I don't really know anything about it. I've heard the books are good, the original series, and I've always meant to read them, but I've never gotten around to it. So.
I am going to put my thumb up to the camera here. There's a little scar from when I was trying to separate hamburgers and failed and separated my skin from my knuckle.
Mm. Were they like frozen hamburgers?
Yeah, trying to separate it with a knife. Don't do that.
I think I've made that exact same mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta let them thaw,
Oh, not a nice neighborhood. According to the data in Jordan, this should be his neighborhood. Ugh, this place is a real slum. District data retrieval networks haven't installed in this area. As such, there's virtually no data in the Alpha 1 network. This region is almost completely isolated. It's off the grid, man.
I made citrus chicken breasts with potatoes and onions for dinner. Roasted potatoes and onions for dinner, which sounds pretty fancy, when in reality, it was a bunch of pre-made and frozen crap that I slapped together. But it was good!
What are they? Their actual lifestyle is not unlike that of the homeless. See, they're gathered around a fire. How are they different
Though
from
I
the
did
homeless?
make chicken thighs in a mustard roux the other night over some white rice with a nice spring salad, and that was all.
Form of rebellion towards
amazing.
the over-control and information from the central authorities. They're one of Neo Kobe's biggest problems.
I cook when the kids are home, The kids are here, I'll make something nice. Just me, slap some crap down. I don't give a shit.
Hey, you guys! What? Need to talk to you. Yeah? Can you tell me anything you know about a man named Ivan Rodriguez? Was there anyone named that around here? You lie to me and you'll live to regret it. Now calm yourself. I'm trying to remember.
Wow, cool cop you are in this game.
Yeah. Let's show the montage photo. Do you know this man?
$20 says Gillian has a Punisher sticker somewhere on his...
That's the idiot. That's that idiot Ivan. Yeah, that's the fool himself. Oh.
It doesn't look anything like Ivan, by the way.
Where does Ivan live? He's in apartment 301 of that building. That's the kid with that weird board thing, right? The guy's into Sky, don't you? I hear he's always surfing. Oh, that guy, huh? Not sure I understand what you're talking about. Have you heard anything about Snatchers in this area? Snatchers? Don't be stupid. Even if there were any around here, do you think they'd come after us? I don't know. I don't know how Snatchers work. How long have you been living around here? I used to be part of the development team that put together the Alpha 1 network. So you're a programmer, huh? What happened? One day I took a peek at some secret data in Alpha 1. That's impossible. Security on the system It was possible for me. Anyhow, I saw enough garbage and scum on people and this society in that file to last me a lifetime. People, they can sink pretty low, You may be right. Why don't you become free, too? Join us here. You ever get sick of it all, just drop by. Gotta get my pass back before I can become free. Alpha 1 has data on the development team in there. Take a look when you get a chance. Okay. Well, let's ask about Gibson. Who's that? Maybe I'll show that photo, too. Something happened? I don't know. I have trouble with my own name these days. This guy really needs help. It's more about Ivan. Seems to have come into some money lately. Oh. Alright, let's go to room 301. Oh, I should have saved. Well, I think I'll probably get to save. I won't be able to escape out the window. Unless he's a robot. We're at the door to apartment 301. Let's save. I'm gonna save more often. Yeah.
Hey, gang, we were talking about Thunderbolts earlier. I'm curious, what do y'all think of that Fantastic Four movie? Any interest in that? What's the vibe?
Who's in it?
Pedro Pascal is the... is it Pedro Pascal? I think it is.
I dreamt I was
Pedro
like
Pascal.
hanging out and he was right behind me and I was talking about him and he was right there. That was my dream last night.
Pedro Pascal is Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby is Mrs. Fantastic. And then the Thing is played by... I can't remember the guy's name. He's in The Bear. He's really good in it. And then I honestly don't know who is playing. Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn is Johnny Storm. I'm not really familiar with him. And then Eben Moss Bachrach, if I'm...
So is
guessing
Robert
how to
Downey...
pronounce
So
that.
Robert Downey Jr. is in this?
That is not clear.
Okay.
Do I think he's going to be in it? Probably. Has he been in
Why?
any of the trailers and stuff? I don't know.
Why bring him back as a different character? That seems weird.
I agree, but like I'm gonna roll with it. You know, like I don't like. In my opinion, I doubt they'll go with this, but I think Doom always wears that mask anyway. So what does it matter who's behind it? You know?
I guess.
And they have a lot of faith in him, so I think it's fine. If he's and then this Fantastic Four movie is set like in its own little universe. It's not set in the MCU.
Why?
It's set in like a retro sci-fi 50s, like the original Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Well,
that's a nicer neighborhood.
oh, look, it's not a rundown shithole. But there's no strippers here, so I don't think I like it as much.
Oh, look at this. The design and atmosphere of this building is no doubt popular with women. I guess we're women, Matt.
Tom definitely interested, not so much with Pedro Pascal. I mean,
It's a rather lively neighborhood,
I don't get that. I think he's...
The building is right on the main street. Quite convenient. There's a manhole. The sewer system is apparently incomplete. Steam is billowing up from underground pipes. That means there are underground passages around here. Ooh.
Owen really nailed it. The guy that they built their this big next arc around got convicted of beating up his girlfriend, so they've had to pivot hard.
That's a
And,
remnant
you know,
from the
I don't
automatic
blame them for tapping Robert
traffic
Downey
system.
Jr. and being like, help us, please.
All right, let's move to room 202. This is apartment 202. The second floor, right? Let's head up.
Anyway, I'm pretty excited. I mean, between that and Superman both in July, like July, I'm going to the movies for sure. You know what I mean?
Freddie and Lisa.
And then, so I saw Thunderbolts with my son and my brother, and they played, I guess in November, we've got Predator Badlands and Tron Ares, and we were all talking afterwards, and like, it's going to be a busy November and a busy July.
Can I use
My son
Metal
loves
Gear's-
Predator.
Oh. Investigate door. Try
And I'm going to
knocking
force
again.
him to watch the Tron movies. I think he'll like the Tron Legacy. I think that's a good movie. I think that it's going to be kind of let's laugh at how bad the original Tron is situation. Like, let's have a good time watching this. Final Fantasy Fun Fact 12 is the best one. Who wrote that? And they should be shot in the street like a dog.
Let's talk. I'm a junker. Open the door. There's no answer, is there?
Already said Tronbone has movies. Yeah, that would be amazing, actually. I would be down for a Tron.
Hey in there. Open up. I'm a junker. I've got a few questions to ask you.
I think Owen said Pedro's too likable to play Reed. I think he's supposed to be likable. Even if he's not always written that way.
There are turbocycles and pedestrians moving everywhere. Would Snatchers actually live in an area that's like this where they would be seen? Why not? They look like people.
Artie said, I'm psyched for FF4, but I don't care for anyone on the cast. I think that the guy playing the Thing is going to fucking nail it. And also, I'm pretty sure the first time they've had a Jewish man playing a Jewish character, which is probably good. But Artie said, I don't know who Kirby is, and she looks like an alien, to which I say,
Ooh.
wrong!
Looks like I could climb
Incorrect.
the door. Can I?
Ooh, climb it. Climb it.
Oh, no, I guess not. Go out front. Let's see. Investigate. Building. The building's sided with imitation bricks. Oh, okay. It's got like a stairs to the... Okay. I misunderstood. I thought it was like you could climb it?
You thought you could be a Spider-Man, but it turns out that you can't.
What does it say I should be doing? Or maybe I'll investigate the manhole first. Maybe there's a secret passage. Oh, no. Okay.
You're at Ivan's apartment, yes?
No, I'm at the other one. Maybe I need to go back to Ivan's.
No, Ivan's the kid, right? Did
Yeah,
you go to the...
Yeah, but I left while you were talking about... I'm at the other one. Ivan's at the crappy apartment. Should I go back to the crappy apartment?
I mean, the guide... I'd have to read the guide. The guide definitely starts with 3 sections on Ivan's apartment. So
All right,
I think
let's go
maybe
back.
you should do that.
I'll go back.
I'm not sure that you're going to necessarily move the plot along here, but... Oh, no, there's something that you do have to find. So, yeah, you probably should.
Okay. So I've talked to them, and they told me what room he's in. I tried knocking at the door. There's no one home. That's as far as I got.
On Freddy's apartment?
On the Ivan's. What does the guide suggest I should do?
Let me give you the rundown real quick. You're supposed to talk to the homeless people. You talk about their backgrounds. You hear the sad story of the man dumped by his family. They give you the video phone number of the son.
Okay, let me do that then.
Okay.
How long do you plan on staying around here? Not like the rest of these guys. I want to work. I just can't find any jobs. No ID, right? You won't even see me down the unemployment benefits office. Find me a job, will you? Are you an immigrant? As illegal as they come. I heard about the great stories of this place. I had a lot of dreams. Now look at me. Oh.
Yeah, this might be a hot take, chat, but I actually thought Michael B. Jordan was a phenomenal Johnny Storm. And I appreciate the fact that that movie sucked and that, you know, like, they had to recast or whatever. But kind of always been a bummer to me that that wasn't better because he's one of my favorite actors and legit thought he was great in that role.
All right, here's the abandoned guy. Yeah, we know the video phone number. Oh, okay, let's do that. 302501. Let's see. Use Metal Gear. Video phone. $30 2501. Now let's make someone feel guilty about dumping their parent. Hello? This is Investigator Seed. Investigator? It's about your father.
I didn't say you should call them.
Oh, he wants to
said
come
you should
home.
get the number.
If you leave him where he is, I don't think he'll be around much longer. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Yes. It's your own father I'm talking about. Is he doing all right? No, he's not.
He just said he's gonna die.
He looks ill. Is that so? I'm sure you two must have had some problems, but he's still your father, right?
I agree that Chris Evans was also a good Johnny Storm. I just don't think those movies are any good either. None of the Fantastic Four movies are good.
Thank you.
Obviously, other than the original '80s Bakshi one that we watched on that we watched as a bonus episode. What a great time that was! Remember that, Johnny? What a great time that was.
Oh yeah.
With the
Forgive
Teenage
me,
Mutant Ninja
Pop.
Turtle painted orange as the thing.
Please forgive me. Where is he? He's in the South Itayato area in the SN district. Go and take him home. Yes, I will. I'm leaving right now. I can't thank you enough. Thank me by taking good care of your dad this time. You did a good thing, Gillian. All right. So I called.
You should show them. This says the montage photo, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've done that. They
Okay.
recognized it as Ivan the Idiot, and they gave me his.
All right, it says move on to room 301.
Okay.
Investigate the meter. Did it again. Oh,
There's
there
an
it
electric
is.
meter. It appears to be for this apartment. Oh. Investigate meter. Wait a minute. Electricity is being used. I read motion. Someone is in this apartment. Alright. Knock. There is no answer. That's funny.
Knock again. This game loves making you do shit twice.
Who's there? Alright. Ivan Rodriguez, I'm a junker. Open up. I've got a few questions to ask you. What do you want?
Real fucking professional, by the way. I don't think junker is your official government
Curtis,
title, sir.
Yeah, it is. It's like Junker. Sorry it took so long. Oh, fuck. I got shot a couple times.
Just a couple of shots in your chest, it seemed like.
Kill him?
He has only lost consciousness. Excellent shot, Gillian, hitting him in the hand like that.
That's not exactly how I planned it.
Huh.
I love that Metal Gear kind of looks like a GameCube controller.
Look at this. It looks just like the montage video. It's quite a suntan.
Oh, the montage was the profile picture. Montage picture is a weird way to
Yeah,
put it.
composite's a better word for it.
Yeah.
Is it possible for a Snatcher to get a suntan like this? No, I don't think so. This room's really dark. I don't see anything suspicious, though. It was quite filthy. Wait, there are some trophies over there. Look at gun. It's a cheap ray gun purchased on the black market. Investigate gun. It's a Saturday Night RG-11. Toy gun has been modified to fire real shells. A very low-grade weapon. Oh, a gun like this. I suppose 3 hits is survivable. Let's see. Let's
Interrogate him.
Yeah. What'd you come out shooting for? I got hit 3 times back there, you know. You're a Snatcher, aren't you? Got the wrong guy, I swear. Seems to be behaving strangely. Don't let your guard down. Come on, reveal yourself, Snatcher. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Let's threaten him. Stop it, man. Hey, don't shoot, okay? Come on, reveal yourself, Snatcher. Here's your real trophy. Okay. Great deal of waste packed in an old model electric suction type cleaning device. Apparently he isn't too concerned about cleanliness. Let's look at the trophy. It says runner-up 12th Neo Kobe Air Surfing Championships. I get it, he's an air surfer. Cheap ray gun, purchased on the black market. Alright. I'm unable to detect any Snow 9. There's nothing in the room to suggest you may be a Snatcher. Alright. Garbage. Aged organic material, typical secretory organisms are all I read. There's no evidence in this garbage he is a Snatcher. Okay.
Cool, you shot this guy even though he's not a
Well,
robot.
he shot me 3 times. First, before I remembered to draw my gun. So I feel okay. Without a scanning warrant, I cannot perform a full analysis, but visual inspection reveals no cancerous skin lesions, despite deep tan.
All right. buddy,
Whoa!
time to
Oh
wake
my
up.
god!
Whoa, man, don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Gillian, while your earlier shot is justifiable as self-defense, killing this suspect would violate Section 5,
I love
Article
this.
2 of the Junker Bylaws. You must first have concrete evidence that he is a Snatcher.
Damn.
We should search his bathroom. We may find sunscreen there.
Good point.
Okay?
He already
let's
has a
move into the
tan. We
bathroom.
know he's not a Snatcher.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Smell.
Better look around and investigate.
What a horrible smell. Based on your reaction, I would say there's no Snow 9 here either. Let's look around first. My goodness, this place is just as disgusting as the living room. An air voice leaning against the wall. Look.
Ooh, airboard.
Bathtub.
That sounds cool. Is Gillian a bad cop? I mean, fucking clearly.
What is it? Look at bottle. There's no label. Bottle differs significantly from the one at Jean's house. Okay, look at airboard. Investigate. Around room. The floor is filthy. It's more like the floor of a cattle barn than a bathroom. Speaking of which, I need to get a cleaner in. It's making me feel self-conscious.
Yeah, that happens, man. I had one come through last month, and I've been feeling pretty good ever since.
Yeah, no, I do it every so often. It appears completely unwashed. I mean, I do clean, but I'm not good at it.
Yeah, same. I don't, like, let it sit until it's growing mold, but...
Yeah.
Though I do you get a lot of lime deposits here, so it kind of looks like it's growing mold sometimes.
Right.
You have to, like, get the lime deposits off.
It is a suntan oil. It shows no sign of having been used recently. Sunscreen.
Good question, Artie. Who is Giggling?
He doesn't have a memory, so he doesn't know. Remember?
Artie doesn't have a memory?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Giggling doesn't have a memory. He don't know who he is. But he's allowed to be a cop, apparently, which is...
What's so funny? Just check it out for me. There's a crack on the bottom of the board. Something seems to be jutting. A plastic bag. Is it going to be drugs, Danny?
It's gonna... Oh, no. Is it? I thought it was going to be proof that he was a snatcher.
There's some kind of
Artie
powder.
doesn't have memory after a bottle of wine.
These are illegal drugs. What does Danny have to say about illegal drugs, Matt?
If you do drugs, you'll go to hell before you die.
No, that's Lou Albano.
Please.
I'm Danny.
Don't do drugs. If you do, you're a chump. Doing drugs makes you slump. I'm Danny.
Danny. He's
Danny.
And not only that, it looks like Liquid Sky, the powerful stimulant that is killing a lot of its addicts.
So that
Drugs will
about
make you go to hell
explains
before
everything,
you
doesn't it?
die. You don't want to do that.
Here's
You'll be
Ivan
in the
is simply
sky.
trying
I'm
to conceal the
Danny.
fact that he is a drug user.
Danny.
Air surfer, huh?
Please.
Plenty of suntan oil. Out there soaking up lots of
Yeah,
ultraviolet
Danny is definitely a
rays.
snatcher.
And tanned quite brown by those rays as well.
But he doesn't have so much as a pimple. Not what I'd call your typical artificial skin user.
Ivan is apparently not a snatcher.
All right, buddy, get up.
Oh my god!
He
I
puts
only
the
do
gun back
liquid
in.
sky, dude. Just once in a while. I swear. I don't touch anything else. Don't hurt me, man. Come on.
Don't
Call
hurt
me an
me?
ambulance,
Don't hurt
man.
to me, man.
I'm no cop.
Don't
I'm
turd
a
him.
junker. I couldn't care less if you're a buyer, a pusher, or what. What I want to know
He's
is
not a very good
if you're
cop.
a snatcher or human.
Gillian, Ivan's skin is healthy. There is no way he could be a snatcher and tan like that without developing melanoma.
Yeah, we already know that he's not a fucking snatcher.
This is a lot like
However,
Phoenix
HQ
Wright.
has just transmitted
What
us
if
a
you
scanning
put
warrant.
your gun in his mouth
Therefore,
again?
under
Do
the
you think that would help you
provisions of
determine if he's a
Section
snatcher?
Snatchers and the protection of citizens' rights, I will hereby commence a full bioscan of Ivan.
Oh, that's cool. Artie said Jim played
Analysis complete.
Thaumaturge,
Ivan Rodriguez is a completely normal Homo sapien.
the Thaumaturge RPG, which is set in the Russian Empire in Warsaw last week, and that Artie ended up buying it and loves it. That's awesome. I don't even think I've heard of that. That's
Now,
cool.
would you please get me a doctor?
Why don't
Yeah,
you just
he
put
hit
some
me
of
up
your
at like,
drugs on it?
I don't know,
Ah!
10:30 and was like, "You want to play some Harvester?" And I was like, "No,
Friendly
it's
boys
fucking
from
late, dude."
narcotics will be here any time now. Save your
And I was
breath
watching
for them.
the season finale of
Come on,
Severance season
dude,
2.
I ain't done nothing. I'm just into air surfing. I just wanted to
How
win
come
the
he's an
competition,
Oompa Loompa,
man.
Johnny?
I needed some money for
Oh.
that, okay?
He's really
Hey,
tan.
it's just drugs, man.
Wow.
I do want to
It
play
looks
Harvester,
like,
Artie. I don't want to start streaming at 10:30 at night.
Gillian is a
Well,
narc.
Ivan Rodriguez sure wasn't our man.
Too bad for him that he happened to look like the snatcher we're after. That leaves Freddie Nielsen.
All right, time for us to go visit Freddy.
Time for us to go visit Danny.
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 He's Danny.
Well, we didn't necessarily move the plot forward there, but we did get multiple scenes of Gillian shoving his
I
gun
love
down
that he
some
put the
dude's
gun
throat.
back in his mouth.
That was legitimately next level weird.
It's just how he likes to talk to people.
All right, one more drink over here from Matthew. I'll be right back.
Saving number 2. I already got a little injured. Alright, let's go back to room 202. Yeah, I'll be careful. Hey there, open up. I'm a junker. I've got a few questions. Oh, okay. Door. No doubt an electronic lock system. Anti-crime systems are installed as well. This is where the suspect Freddie Nilsson lives. Look. Building. Look. Area. Investigate. Building. Investigate. Manhole. Investigate traffic signal. Investigate area? Uh-oh. I read motion. Someone is inside. Alright, unlock. There's no answer. I wonder if he's really not home. Someone is in there. I definitely picked up motion. Hey in there, open up. I'm a junker. I've got a few questions to ask you. Let's go back. Okay. Who is it? I heard a voice. Hi in there, open up. I'm a junker. I've got a few questions to ask you. Huh? I'm a junker. Open the door.
Junker? All right, just a minute.
Gillian, please use extreme caution.
Oh, who?
Huh?
She couldn't be
woman?
bad. Look, she seems nice. A woman? I'm with the Junker Agency. Is this the home of Freddie Nilsson? Yes, it is. And you are? I'm his wife. Exactly what can I do for you? As a matter of fact, we're investigating your husband on the suspicion he may be a snatcher. Freddie? Freddie a snatcher? That's ridiculous. Gibson? Who's that? That's why I need to tell you about your husband. He's out right now. I'm not sure what time he'll be back. Have you ever been to Outer Heaven? Who's that? Have you experienced any sneezing lately, even though you don't have a cold? Sneezing? I haven't had a cold yet this year. Can't believe that. What? My husband is a snatcher? Where'd you get a story like that? I have a montage photo I'd like you to look at. Can I take a look at that? Show?
I love it. I love portraits in like games where if you're a woman, you're definitely standing with your arm under your breasts.
Well, yeah, you gotta hold them up.
You gotta hold them up.
And that's how I sit, or stand, you know, like propping them up.
This is a world with no bras.
Let's show the montage photo. That's my husband. I can't believe my husband is a snatcher. There must be some mistake. ask
Matthew, no ovaries, no opinion. But I don't think that's fair, Artie. I think that this is a game almost 100% likely designed by men, drawn art by men.
This montage photo was produced using a computer from the testimony.
That's Polaris.
Nightclub.
That's
Well,
a
it does
good
look like
point.
My husband, so?
So, Alex Summers is about to come out? That's who her husband is? Havoc?
My apologies, but I'm afraid I need to investigate you, ma'am. I'll handle it. You always say that when we're questioning women. What the? Where do you think you're touching? Jesus. I don't see anything unusual.
Paula Abdul's relationship with MC Scat Cat was unhealthy.
It's true!
Johnny, I love your bits.
I've had this bad toothache since this morning. I'm really not in a very good mood. Oh.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted to scam me, you'll have to show me a scanning warrant. Without one of those, junkers can't scan civilians. I know the law. But why don't a normal person would let me scan them? I'm just saying. Look.
Yeah, you should look at her
Oh. A map
tits.
on the wall.
You know what I mean?
At Lisa. Pretty good looking.
No one says look at her
Investigator,
mouth.
you have a good taste in women.
This is the worst fucking cop I've ever seen in anything.
Who's worse? Beginning Ryudo or this guy?
This guy, 100%, this guy's a cop, Johnny. That immediately sets him 100 levels worse than the fucking edgelord teenager.
It's a rather old 2D.
Owen
printed
said,
map.
look in her mouth, and then Artie said, why, is she a gift horse? Ah!
What is this a map of? That's not New Kobe, is it? Talk. Ask. Investigate. Map. It's a map of the city of Moscow. Moscow, huh? That place has been a little more than a ghost town since the catastrophe. Yes, but this map was no doubt produced before the catastrophe. It's gotten the place cleaned up. Don't go making a mess in here. The map's marked in one spot. It says Kremlin.
What?
Oh.
They're robots and they're communists?
Mm-hmm.
Execute them all!
Meaning of map.
Holy shit. Terminator communists. This is exactly what Ronald Reagan warned us about.
What's this map? I don't really know. My husband brought it and stuck it there about 4 months ago. All these questions are rather annoying. I've had this bad toothache. Okay.
Why does she keep talking about her fucking toothache?
Well, she's explaining why she's covering up half her face.
Oh, she's hiding a tumor, isn't she?
I don't really know.
That's a robot.
Let's see, look. Attached with tape. Ooh, investigate. Map.
Talk about that. I don't like how you have look and investigate and talk and ask. Like, they needed to...
Yeah, they need
pare
to
this
trim
down.
down. Show Junker ID. Alright, I believe you. Okay.
Show her some cash. See if she's down. You know? Maybe she's a 2. You don't know.
Maybe sunscreen? A problem with that? It's a rather nice room. Well kept and tidy. Okay. Something on the wall besides the map. Investigate map. Meaning of map. Okay, alright. Toothache. Well, now you mentioned it, he lately has been in the mood to, well, you know. Wink!
Oh, boy.
Could he be more specific? You see, he drives a man taxi, but lately he's been taking walks at night without going to work. Walks at night? My God.
Oh, my God. The light bulb over the head sound cue there. Doodle-doo.
What a snatcher. Have you noticed any change to your husband's body or health lately? No, his appetite's as big as ever. No, nothing. What his skin? Anything odd? His skin, well, I haven't seen much of it lately, but I'm sure it's fine.
This is the horniest wife I've ever seen in my life.
Your husband is a taxi driver, right? Is it one of those underground cabs, a black taxi? Are you trying to frighten me? So it is a black taxi, right? Yes, he drives a black taxi. But so what? They'll probably be legalized in April, right? So what's the problem? That's not what I'm worried about, ma'am. Your husband is a black taxi driver, then there are no records of his working hours, right? In other words, the only way to establish an alibi for him is to use the testimony of others.
Ask her about Outer Heaven. Do you work there? When is your shift?
On Thursday around 8 p.m. Was your husband at home or working? Thursday? Oh, that's right. That was one of his days off. He was home. He was watching the launch of the first colonial expedition to Mars, the Beagle Jerusalem, on TV. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Yes, but...
I already asked how many wives I've seen. I don't know how to answer that question.
I went over to a friend's house. I wasn't with him all night. My friend's brother is the pilot of the Beagle, you know.
This isn't enough to prove that our Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher.
True. Without more
I like
evidence,
the
we cannot get
weird
a scanning
robot
warrant.
wall behind him.
We'd like to take a look in your bathroom if you don't mind.
Oh, you need to use the bathroom?
No, we'd like to investigate your bathroom.
Really? Whatever. Please, go right ahead.
All right, let's check it out.
Just a heads up, tells me that you need to look at the shelf several times.
All right. Okay.
Wow, what a fucking weird bathroom. So there is a stand-up shower and I guess a tub.
I mean, I've seen hotels.
There does
rooms
not
with that.
appear to be a toilet in this
yeah.
bathroom.
Very attractive bathroom and sparkling.
So does that mean that in the future the weird hot tub thing is the toilet?
Maybe.
Or is the stand-up shower the toilet?
Well, maybe. What about in those two little rooms back there? Something funny about this bathtub. There must be some kind of bath crystals or soap in it. It's an unusual color. Something funny about them. Let me investigate around the room. It's a very attractive system bath unit. Investigate bath.
Artie said, I wonder if there's Snatcher Rule 34.
There's no
Artie, I'm going to
faucet.
be finding out later.
Rather odd for a system bathtub, isn't it? All right. Let's check out this mirror. Mirror's electrical wires within it to heat up and prevent fogging. That's cool. See yourself in the mirror. Take a look.
That shit never works.
I've never had a mirror that does that. There are a number of bottles on the shelf.
I
Okay.
used to have one of those mirrors that it didn't have wires or anything in it, but it was supposed to be a mirror that you could take in your shower and it wouldn't fog, and it still just fogged up all the time. It was
As usual,
useless.
homes with women living in them always have nice bathrooms.
Wow, cool, Metal Gear.
Don't we
Cool
all
fucking
use the
sexism,
shower
Metal
as
Gear.
Toilet, Tom? No, I do not toilet in the bathtub.
Oh, really? Boy, that's probably smart because it's real hard to clean poo out of there.
Yeah. As usual, homes with women living in it. Yeah, okay. Investigate shelf. There's no secret compartment
Sorry.
near the cabinet. Investigate shelf. Shelf seems completely ordinary. Investigate shelf. Look. Shelf. Look.
That's a good point, Artie. If you have a robot wife, she'll probably clean the poo out of the tub for you.
Jeez, I've always been such a handsome devil.
Boy, that was a weird one.
A secret compartment on the back of the mirror doesn't exist.
Oh, fuck off.
Taking a nice hot bath in a place like this. Detect no residue on the surface of the tub. It's been cleaned very well. You got me. Investigate. Shelf. Okay. Look. Shelf. Wait a minute. Haven't we seen this bottle someplace before? Investigate. Nope. Look. Bottle. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Oh, fuck shit. What's this?
Oh, I didn't realize that Gillian was a ginger.
That's the same container as the one we found at Jean's. Alright. Look. Bottle? Looks just like we found at Jean's house. Investigate. Bottle. Alright, I'll analyze the contents of the bottle.
Johnny, Artie wants to know, when you die in Snatcher, do you get a pop-up window with Roberta Williams' face and a pun comment on the death?
Yes.
This
There's no mistake.
This is a hairspray.
This is sunscreen. Sunscreen in the middle of the winter, huh? And it looks like it's been used recently, too.
There's no mistake. Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher. Gillian, with this much evidence, there will be no difficulty getting a scanning
This
warrant.
much evidence.
We've got
One
you now,
slightly
Snatcher
used
scum.
bottle
So, you
of
figured it out,
sunscreen.
huh?
Who's that?
What do you mean, who's that?
Oh,
Know all
shit.
about us, do you, junker?
That wound.
Jean
This
did
makes
that to
her more attractive to me.
Yeah.
Die,
Not the
junker.
wound, the evil look in her eyes.
Ah!
Oh no! Less attractive, less attractive. I'm getting shot. Have our sex games gone too far? Is the vibe I get from this.
Oh, shit. Yes. 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 Oh, yeah.
I do like that these
Jeez.
I do like that these
Oh.
robots
Damn,
are
these-
just Terminators under their skin.
This is a snatcher, huh?
I certainly hope it's dead.
It appears to be dead. Damn, those things are tough as heck.
I mean, that's not the worst point, Artie. Artie said she's not a snatcher, she just uses it as lube. Like, what if the guy's not a snatcher and he was just jerking it in the bathroom earlier with some sunscreen as lube, you know?
Its functions appear to have been completely terminated. So that skin tissue we found under Gibson's nails is from this woman, huh?
So it was Lisa and Freddie who killed Jean.
Freddy, that's right. So where's he?
We can contact the junk collection team later. Let's get out of this apartment for now.
All right.
We're outside now.
Okay, thanks for the info, robot. We're
What
outside
the-
now.
A light just came on. There's not supposed to be anybody in there.
Perhaps Freddie has returned.
There's only one entrance, and we're standing right next to it. How did he get in there?
Shall we investigate?
Yeah, I think so. Should I knock again? I think I'll save. I did much better with this fight.
It's pretty funny, considering this one actually was a fight and not just a random...
I don't think they'll open up. I'm a junker, open this door. This isn't working. Possible exits? Here's the only way in there out of the apartment. Investigate door. Door's locked. Investigate.
There are windows, so bad copping robot.
This is a standard electronic lock. I can open it without too much difficulty.
Which is what I expect from an AI cop, you know?
I'm reading motion. Someone is in there. Alright, open the door.
Metal, open it.
Okay, now establishing Alpha 1 link. Link made.
Chris said somehow
Locked
Freddy
code of
has
apartment
returned.
202.
Hurry it up.
Just a bit longer. I'm in Alpha 1's maintenance records for the MR district. Lock code found. Now opening the door.
Oh shit.
Good work.
We're in the living room. Not pick up any sounds. No signs of anyone in this room.
Uh-oh, body's gone already. Oh, never mind. Thanks for showing us this again.
Okay.
You know, this music reminds me of like a Legend of Zelda on the NES style, like a dungeon music from the original Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh shit, somebody's pooping. Better burst in.
Let's go. Okay. It's Freddy's bathroom.
Huh?
Oh shit, he was
bathtub is
in the
empty.
water.
That thing was filled with water just a few minutes ago.
Oh.
I read motion. This room.
Damn. Where is he?
Oh, fuck.
Gillian, behind you.
Poor excuse for a jump scare. Get ready to pull your gun, Johnny. Don't shoot yourself! Shoot him! Shoot him in the fucking head!
I can't. Oh, jeez.
All right, here comes Roberta Williams.
Mm-hmm. Looks like...
Surprise hug, dirtbag.
Where am I supposed to be?
It says shoot him and while holding the controller up.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
Fuck! Who?
That was close. You're lucky I was here to save your skin. Who are you?
Random Hajil.
Random Haji.
Hayden. Hi, Hayden. Hayden said, I swear the computer said this old man was 29.
As the junker profession is so dangerous, their numbers have fallen dramatically over the past few years. As a result, the government decided to put a price on Snatcher's heads in order to encourage private citizens to cooperate in the effort to track them down.
He's so cool.
Naturally, these bounty
I
hunters
mean,
must
he's
register
kind
with
of cool.
authorities.
You said your name's Random, right? What did you do? Follow me here?
Yeah, you got it. Investigations aren't my style. You track them down, I take them out.
You have the legal obligation to state your bounty hunter.
Look at this
registration
dude's
number.
clothes!
Please do so
He's
now,
dressed like
immediately.
Sting from Doom.
BH75001, Random Haji.
And Chris just said he looks like a reject from Lynch's Dune.
BH75001.
Oh my god, he looks
Random
like
Haji.
Sting from fucking Lynch's Dune in his
That's
portrait.
confirmed.
Holy
Random
shit.
Recognize you as a legal bounty hunter. Wow. Gillian, records indicate that he has already disposed of 3 snatchers just this month.
Well, I've
Counting
already
Freddy,
killed-
that makes 4.
1.
4.
I've been at this a lot longer than you have. Just relax, rookie. So, Junker Boy, let me give you a little tip. You might already know, but Snatcher's weak point is their artificial skin. If they sit out in the sun too long, they get cancer. That's why they set up a hospital to treat this little problem of theirs. You find it, you can take them out, roots and all.
Where did you get all your information? Wait a sec. You stole it from Gibson, didn't you?
That's not really important. But now that Gibson's out of the picture, I need you to get busy.
I track him down.
Oh,
and-
look at that motorcycle.
Is that the
That's
idea?
what
That
Gillian should be
stupid
riding.
fucking
Now, it
bike.
seems Gibson found that hospital.
That's a scooter.
Behind some information about it.
Yeah, but it's like an
Gilligan.
Akira
Means
scooter.
Seems. Don't you know anything about
No,
it?
Akira did. Akira had
Investigations
bikes
are your
with 2
job,
wheels.
I know, but it's like if it was a unicycle from Akira.
I owe you one, Random.
A
Yeah, I'll get it out of
unicycle
you
from
later.
Akira.
See ya, Junker Boy.
Yeah, he's so cool.
A Snatcher-controlled hospital, eh? There's bound to be more than a few of them in there.
All right. Yay! Well, let's keep going, though.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm totally down. That didn't sound very excited. I am excited. I am down. I'm so down.
I believe you.
This game is fun. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Robert Smith is in this? Pass. Turn it off. I'm out.
Oh, I get it.
Thank you.
It's me.
Okay, let's try
do
to
wanna get a
sort all
brown
this
suit.
out. Metal Gear, would you
Do
mind
you?
helping out?
Not at all.
I love
Now
the look of
projecting
brown.
Only if you have a
images.
pink shirt on underneath it,
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Gibson calls in and you two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M District. But when you arrived, Gibson had already been killed by someone.
Oh, yeah.
Or something at the factory. From hair and skin samples recovered from his body, you determined that the perpetrators were 2 snatchers, 1 male and 1 female. In addition, from a floppy disk containing notes from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that snatchers have a crucial defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak point. And this weak point is a key difference between them and real humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays.
I remember.
Long-term exposure causes
It's
it to
weird that
become
Gibson
cancerous,
kept this to
a
himself
form
instead of, you know,
melanoma.
like making a
This
government
severely
business
limits
so
the
they would all
places
know
and
what was
times
going
they
on.
can operate
Yeah.
to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night. And it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out.
Ooh, a science cop.
And that's
Yep,
why they
he was
use
a
plenty
science
of
cop.
sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have
remember all
located a
this 'cause it
hospital
just
used
happened.
for this very purpose.
Yeah.
In an effort to determine where Gibson had been
Oh, remember the
investigating,
stripper? I
you
do.
analyzed his stomach contents, found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven.
Chris, is that an Ultraman
Isabella
reference?
Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was
This
trying
is
to
so
track down.
Kojima.
You then ran this montage
Explaining
through
a
the
thing
city's
that just
data bank
happened.
using Jordan, and that gave you two
Tom said they
suspects.
can't survive in the
Ivan
sun?
Rodriguez
It's like War of the
and Freddie
Worlds where they
Nielsen.
invade but can't breathe our
From
air
the
so they
condition of
die.
Ivan's skin,
Which, to be
we
fair, you would
determined
think
that there was no
aliens with the
possibility
technology
he
to
could be a
travel
Snatcher.
across the fucking
There
universe,
was no
the
evidence
galaxy,
at all
whatever,
of melanoma.
would know ahead
But
of
as
time
he was in
if the air is
possession of liquid
breathable.
sky, you turned him
We
over
know
to
that.
narcotics.
Oh, I get actually. I
Following
think
that,
each act
a search of Freddie
in the
Nielsen's
original
home
version
turned
was
up
sold
large
separately,
quantities of sunscreen.
so that's why they're
Nielsen's
recapping the
wife,
first
Lisa
one.
Nielsen, turns out to be a snatcher, and you dispose
Like it was
of her.
originally on PC
And you
88
confirm
or
that the
PC
skin
98.
cells found
So
under
they
Gibson's
sold
Oh, really?
each
nails
disc
were
as
from
an act.
Lisa.
Yeah,
Freddie
and that's why
Nielsen
it's
also turns
recapping.
out to be a snatcher, and you dispose of him as well. The hair sample that was
Mm-hmm. I
found in
didn't,
Gibson's
randomly.
hand is confirmed as being from Freddie. So you are able to determine that these two snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson.
Oh, he just finished book 3 of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
But then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, see,
Oh, wow. That's
Random
cool. Tom, are you
Hadriel.
enjoying them so far? I
an
would assume so if you just
investigation
finished book
uncovers
3.
that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false.
That's a good series.
So
I hate
who
when
is
I'm
this
reading like
guy?
a long
Friend or
series
foe?
like that, and then I
What
catch
about
up
the
and I'm
bank
like,
account
I
he was
want
having
to
his bounty
read
deposited
more,
into?
and I can't.
It was a common account used for paying bounty. And
Oh,
the
you love
funds
them.
were
Awesome.
retransferred
I'm glad that
from
you're
there.
enjoying them.
We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Metal. And now for the real fun. The hospital.
I
that
said thank
Gibson
you
had tracked
like
down.
as if I wrote those
If we can
books,
hit
and
that,
I did not.
We may be able to shut down
we
this
can hit that.
snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, little
Yeah,
John's
check those
memory
out,
may
Owen.
provide us with an
I've got
important
another
lead.
hot book rec
right.
coming on the
If
next
we're lucky,
episode
there
because
may
I'm
be
about to
something
finish The
left that we
Tainted
can
Cup,
work with.
and it was
Navigators record everything
fantastic.
their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see
Chris
how
said
he's
just
doing.
what the author of Dungeon Crawler Carl would
See?
say. I
I'm
don't
counting
think
on you to
I don't think
find
so
this
actually.
hospital.
Who tainted it? Said Artie. Artie, I think you may have just expanded my mind on this book that I've been reading. I just realized it's called The Tainted Cup, and there's yet to be a Tainted Cup, and with like 15% of the book left, it's occurring to me, there's probably going to be a Tainted Cup. Don't touch that picture. It'll be in the post-credit scene.
Alright, that's not random. It's a very shady character, but he doesn't seem to be working against us. Okay, fine.
It may be a metaphor, Artie, or Chris. We'll see. I have not finished the book yet.
Let's go to the engineering room.
Let's go to hell. That's a good point.
There he is.
Hey, there's your
About time you
guy.
got here, Gillian. I've got Little John's men
I like to
all ready
stand
for you.
poking my
Well,
dick
were you
out
able
as
to get
far as
anything from it?
possible.
Just relax. I'll put it on the monitor for you now. I'm afraid it was almost completely destroyed beyond recovery. Those snatchers, they sure
I forgot
do a
about
thorough job.
What do you mean? Wasn't there
drag
anything
queen
left?
Marilyn Monroe
Like
poster.
I said,
That's
just
Madonna?
relax. I was able to get
Or
one
Madonna,
video
I don't
image
know.
out of it. I don't have the slightest what this is, but it's definitely got something to do with Jean's investigation. This is it.
Hospital Olean.
So, Gillian, do you have any idea what this is?
Hospital Olean?
What's that, Tom?
This is almost certainly the Snatcher-controlled hospital that
There
Gibson
is
looking
another series that
You
keeps
oughta
being
run the name
recommended
through
to me
Jordan,
by
but, that
Amazon
hospital's
called
not
Dungeon
legit. The
World.
data won't mean anything. This city is packed with unregistered
I like that
hospitals.
Dungeon Crawler Carl series, and I've read other lit RPGs that I liked,
This
but like
word
I don't
Olean
feel
might
like
continue
lit
past the edge of
RPG
the
as a
image.
genre is something I really want to dive into.
I've stored this image. You can view it at any time.
Tom
Just use the graphic
Skerritt.
memory command in the
Yeah, he
possessions
could be
menu.
Tom Skerritt. Talk. Harry, I'm afraid I just can't fill Gibson's shoes. I don't talk to guys who say wimpy things like that.
Oh my
Harry.
god. It's your job to talk to him, dude.
You want to search me over my dead body? Ask. Hey, I may be old, but I'm in good shape. I don't know too much about hospitals. Never heard of this one either. I actually remember what the whole Olean thing was, because
Divine Dungeon.
I
I'll keep a
feel
lookout
like-
for it, Tom.
did I look? I feel like I figured it out at the last second, but I might have had to have Googled it or not Googled. Whatever Alta Vista did. What was the search?
Alta Vista.
Back
Miss,
in 1995.
Professor Jeeves or whatever. What was that one called?
I never trust these bounty hunters. It's the kind of job you do for profit. I thought those
Ask
blasters
Jeeves,
were the
that's
only
what it
thing I
was.
could take out as a Snatcher. In theory, that's right. Standard ray gun isn't strong enough. Still, if you modify the standard ray gun to focus its energy much better than usual, you never know. That would make it much harder to hit your target, right? That's right. In other words, this random is one heck of a shot. Normally, that just doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna move.
This says you basically just need to talk to him about Olean and then go call Napoleon and ask him about
okay.
Olean.
Yeah. Let's go back to Chief's office. Oh, yeah.
That does sound
Oh.
fun, Chris.
Why don't we he just told me to ask Napoleon.
Chronicles of Sir Krabby. I'll check that out. I like to peruse the sales every day and just pick stuff up when it's cheap, you know? That's kind of my, that's how I pick my next book.
What was
I
Napoleon's
mean, at this
number
point,
again?
I've got 100 books in my fucking library.
Do you have Napoleon's number? I can ask Metal.
Yes. No. I mean, I can find it for sure if you want to give me a second.
Oh.
I think the first page of this guide had all of the numbers. Or no, it was the bottom, wasn't it? Hang on.
Duh.
No, that's all the secret numbers.
You know, I used to be against upskirt shots in anime until Delicious in Dungeon. And now I'm fine with it.
I'm still against it, and while I did end up enjoying Delicious in Dungeon overall, I don't know, man.
I like that the artist was perfect. I think she likes Senshi. Because she seems to or it could be just a parody, because, you know, sort of making someone that isn't conventionally attractive and then doing upskirts of him as a joke. I don't know. It was one or two possible.
Oh, the
solutions.
Sanji upskirts. That's right.
Yeah. Senshi.
That's right. Sinji.
Senshi.
Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm having a tough time here finding it, Johnny. Do you have a
That's
place
okay.
to look it
I'll
up?
just ask. Let me dial 88888. Oh, not in service.
Okay, bad job.
Reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JT&T Neo Kobe.
I mean, I can get it from Metal Gear.
Okay, yeah, get it from Metal Gear.
What was Napoleon's video phone number? God. 395644. Okay. 39 5644. What? You again? What do you want? More information? That's right, I need your help. Why don't we get the password out of the way first? The revolution... what was it? Is over?
Oh.
It's...
Hang on. It can be different things.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Over? Is that it?
I don't know.
Oh. Is ended. Oh. Call him back.
It says there are several possibilities. See you, Tom. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining us.
Is ended.
Hey.
Password. You can't talk on video phone. I'll meet you at the usual place. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go hang out with him, obviously.
Alton Plaza is the meeting place.
Let's go to the front. Let's go to the turbo cycle. Let's go to the mall.
The mall
today. I like that whole Robin Sparkles thing.
Yeah, me too. I think that might be the only thing I like from that show.
I like it was such a deep Alanis cut, like her being on a kid show, and then her.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, like it's all like each episode's a different phase of Alanis's career, basically.
Mm.
I mean, the kid show that I auditioned for, Matt, although she was
Whoa.
not on it by the time I was.
Wait, you were on it?
Well, I auditioned. I wasn't actually on it. Thanks for reminding me, Matt. I didn't get the part.
You've mentioned this a couple of times lately as if it's something we all know, and I don't remember ever discussing this before.
That you hasn't everyone auditioned for a famous Canadian kid show?
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I did, actually, when I was growing up in Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was the show?
It was called A Boot Canada.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Santa Claus.
I sang the Blame Canada song. They didn't like me.
A man dressed as Santa Claus is handing out tissues as an advertisement.
Tissues?
Oh, that's Santa Claus. Yeah, they do that in... Like, if you walk around Japan, there's always, like, promotional tissues that have, like, a wrapper with, like, the name of a club or whatever. Let's check out Santa Claus.
Owen said Matt keeps rubbing it in about Johnny's
You're
failed
not
acting
Santa.
career.
How'd you guess? What are you
Oh,
doing
Matt
in
used
that
to be an
outfit?
elf. You were the,
Yeah,
the kid,
that's right.
an elf.
No, I was one of the cats that he ate.
I'm quitting this job.
That was my sexual
Too
awakening.
dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's sneezing.
Somebody's after me. I'm gonna end up dead, just like Gibson.
Don't be touching me. Alright, let's ask about Illicit Hospital. I need some
Yep,
information
ask him about Illicit Hospital a few times.
Besides all these legit hospitals, there are scores of those underground places all over the city. You'll never be able to find them all. Ask about Illicit Hospital. Wait a second, you might be able to learn something about illicit operations by checking up on pharmaceutical orders. After all, almost all the other drugs used on the island are manufactured here as well. That's right, all of the pharmaceuticals on the island are distributed or manufactured by Kobe Pharmaceuticals. Kobe Pharmaceuticals, huh? That's where Jamie
Kobe!
works. I know what you're talking about. At least I know. Is that from NBA Jam? Because I know what's his face saying it when he was trying to do basketball shots and Wii Sports.
It is, yes, it is. It is Monster Factory,
Griffin.
and it was when they, it was Griffin McElroy when they made a character, but it was a Wii character for Wii Sports.
Yeah.
And he played the basketball version and just kept going Kobe and missing his shots, and that fucking lives rent free in my head. I think about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I fail to miss a shot, Kobe.
I might be able to.
He missed 99 out of 100 shots.
All right, now I know about illicit hospitals. All right, is there anything else?
Show him the picture of Olean Hospital as well.
Okay. I'll also show him the, what's the video? Yeah, the video memory. Olean Hospital. Show. Is there anything else? Chess piece? For the life of me, I can't figure out what this chess piece is supposed to mean. I wonder what that is. Uh-oh, fuck. Snatcher. We know it's a Snatcher. Why are we ignoring the fact it means there's a Snatcher? Oh, there we go. Now let's pick up traces of Snow 9 wherever Snatchers appear. The sneezing just goes on and on. Ask about Olean. Before that, why don't we take care of business? Oh, possessions, use, cash. Damn, take it. Thanks a bundle. May not be the one you're looking for, but I know an Olean hospital. I'm not doing this for fun, you know. Oh, come on. Oh, I have to... Sorry, possession, use, cash. Santa Claus is greedy. I don't know too much about it, but it's over in the RF district. Why don't you go check it out?
Cash grab. This guy's greedy.
Okay, Snow 9. It's a man-made strain that was developed by military years ago as a defensive weapon to help protect bases and the like. Oh. Wasn't all of it disposed long ago? Yeah, but I hear a talk that somebody started cultivating it again 3 years ago. 3 years ago? That's about the same time the Snatchers first appeared.
All right, I've had it. Don't call me anymore, okay?
Wait a minute, Napoleon. I'll keep any Snatchers off your back.
They're after both of us. You better worry about watching your own back. Oh, by the way, here. A little Christmas present for you.
What? Tissues?
See ya. Merry Christmas.
Now he's gone.
No surprise there. He's got plenty of reason to be scared. Besides, I got the information I needed.
Do you ever crave pudding?
No,
This is an
never
ad for
once in my
outer
life
heaven.
have I craved
Just
pudding.
how many different jobs does that guy
That's a
have?
lie. I remember being a kid and making pudding out of the
me too.
box.
Oh, yeah.
But I would also make cakes and shit.
I remember doing it as a 44-year-old last year.
Just because I was a chubby kid who wanted cakes and puddings and would make them himself.
All right. Shall I try calling Jamie?
Did he give you... He told you to call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical, right?
Yeah, and Jamie works there.
Oh, okay. I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's all I know.
Well, what else do you know?
Jamie's number?
Okay.
393444.
Mm-hmm. It's weird that... I guess it's not that weird because it's an old game, but it's weird that you can't just be like, call Jamie.
Yeah. Ah!
Whoa!
My God, a Snatcher.
Bet I surprised you, huh?
What the fuck is wrong with you, lady?
Tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to scare you. Bye.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
Yeah, pretty stupid.
Good Lord.
Pretty stupid. All right, well, the good news is she kind of seems like a ditz, you know?
I'm fully aware that Jamie has snatched your heart.
Johnny Chris said, I really liked the
Good
Red Green
afternoon.
show. He always
Kobe
ended one
Pharmaceutical
segment by
Labs.
saying,
May I help
remember,
you?
I'm pulling for you. We're all in this
Gillian, what's
together.
up?
And I just really needed to hear that.
Aw. Don't watch my new video then, because I have a 2-minute rant about how much I hate Red Green.
I've never heard of Red Green. I have no idea.
Well,
Is this a Canadian thing?
It is, but it was on PBS, so Americans tend to know about it. Just not you, because you don't watch that kind of cultured nonsense. You're not that type of girl.
That's government-funded propaganda. No longer government-funded, though, so... Thank God.
We need to know if she has any ideas about black market hospitals, right? I should just hang up on her. How's your memory doing? Any sign I might be coming back? Somehow I feel like maybe I've always been doing this job. Do seem to remember wearing white. Can't you recall anything, Gillian? Jamie and White. Afraid not. Nothing.
Basically just talk and ask her about everything and show her the Olean Hospital picture.
The Snatchers require a hospital, which is facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure. Do you have any ideas about that? Well, having facilities treat ultraviolet ray exposure is nothing rare. We keep records in the hospitals on the island. I'll take a look at those. Don't get your hopes up. If it's a black marketplace running on its own, it probably won't have anything on it at all on it. Alright. Well, if anything, I'll give you the call. Now I've got a reason to talk to you again sometime. You silly. You don't have to have a reason to talk to me. You know I'm sorry. Okay.
This character model reminds me vaguely of... what's her name? She was on... when she was on Scrubs.
For me, because he used Lindsay Wagner later, like if you look up Lindsay Wagner Bionic Woman, I feel like it's modeled on her.
You know what? I'm not going to look that up.
Oh, well, you don't bother then. It's okay.
Yeah,
you don't have to.
I'll just
buddy.
trust you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Were you worried? Yes, I was worried. How worried? How worried? Well, really worried, you know. Good. Would you cut the jokes like that if the Snatchers ever actually got their hands on you? I don't even want to think about it as a joke.
Wait, is this
Gillian?
your wife?
Yeah, remember?
I mean, I remember your wife and you calling her 20 times, but I don't
remember all the
what she
dates
looked
we
like.
could go on?
Yeah.
This is something I've learned since we split up. Although my memories of our time together aren't coming back, my feelings of our time together never left. Gillian.
Gilligan.
Jamie, I've learned that the Snatchers have taken over a hospital somewhere on the island. I need your help in investigating this. All you have to do is ask, Gillian. I'll do anything to help out. Jamie, this... Oh, no. Okay. I think that's it. Sometimes when I'm not even trying to get these really vague images, when I try to recall anything more, they vanish. Ask out on a date? Thanks for asking me to the zoo the other day. Sorry I couldn't go, but I was really happy that you asked. I want to see you. Oh. I can't see you now, Gillian. We're better off like this. Why?
Ask her out on 20 more dates.
Okay. I want to see you. I can't see you now, Gillian. We're better off like this. Alright.
This woman hates your fucking guts.
Olean. I think I've heard of that. I think it might be a hospital on the island. Almost all the development and administration of pharmaceuticals on the island take place here. Sorry, not really sure there's any such hospital. Ask. Don't worry. Okay. Is there anything else? Alright, bye. It was nice talking to you, Jamie. Bye for now. Find anything out about the hospital, I'll give you a call. Thanks. I really
Did you show her the picture?
Yeah. I did show her the picture. Can I go to that the Olean hospital?
I don't say this lightly, like I don't want to be accusatory, but your ex-wife is really leading you on. I really like it when you call and ask me out. I can't see you. I want to see you. I miss you. I can't see you.
Hospital. Olean. See, the annoying thing is I remember what the Olean Hospital is, and this won't be the Olean Hospital. And I can't do anything even though I've solved this puzzle in my head because I remember solving it last time. It's Queen Hospital. That's the puzzle solution. It's not Olean.
I guess Q, the little dash is missing. L, the...
Yeah.
But weird that it's burned out in the exact same spot on both sides of the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm. The sign in Little John's memory is written in a totally different style. If I remember being stuck on that for so long. Alright, they're open. It's away from the worst of the slums. You can hardly call it a nice neighborhood. Looks alright. Got a nice view. It sure is not. Alright, let's go inside.
Kick that door down.
Doesn't smell like a hospital usually does. It's more like the smell of filth. Can't know unless we go in. Let's investigate everything. Hospital. Ooh, yeah, so I can't get in through the windows. Investigate window. Heavy metal screening. Investigate area. Animal droppings can be seen in several places on the road and sidewalks. There's a problem around my work, because I have to go between two buildings at my job through an alley, and the alley has human waste a lot of the time in it, which is not great. And people there, unhoused people. It's, especially at 3 a.m., it's a little, like, not great. I feel okay,
yeah.
but the ladies at my work don't like going between the two buildings, and I don't blame them.
Do you ever escort them to their cars, Johnny?
Yes, I do.
That's nice.
If they ask, but I have done it. Yeah, let's go. We're in the hospital. This would appear to be the
It took a lot of
area.
work to go into this.
Mm-hmm. You really had to figure out where the door was, if the door was operational.
So, this woman has a bird and a dog. This couple has a cat. This woman has a penguin on a leash.
Is that Vanessa? Investigate around room. Reception area is just inside the entrance to the front side of the building. Investigate nearby people. Everyone's carrying an ID. It appears they're all law-abiding Neo-Kobe citizens. There are no suspicious-looking types here. The sign says, dangerous or hard-to-control animals must be on a leash or in a cage. Like a freak. Look at the parrot. I'm really sorry, I can't deal with animals at all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I really wish you would shut up. 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 Oh, spare me. Let's look at the penguin.
Yeah, look at that penguin.
Look at that penguin. I'm really sorry if I just can't deal with animals at all. Okay, let's look at the dog. I really don't care for animals. All right, you're a monster.
Shut up.
Investigate the cat. It's a cat. Don't worry about it. Whoa, what a smell. That's the odor given off by these animals and their byproducts. Well, that's it. I thought something was right. It's a form of pollution. Alright. Have you heard any rumors about snatchers in the area? I'm not worried. We keep a dog at our house. So does this hospital. Snatchers hate dogs, right? There is no solid proof, but animals with good sense of smell are said to be able to pick them out. Like in Terminator. That's right. That's why so many people are trying to keep pets these days. What kind of hospital is this? What did you know? before you
Also,
came?
look at the woman with the dog and look at her fucking hair.
Yeah, it's great. She looks like Shantae.
And we've got somebody else on the other side of the room with a beret on.
Yeah. And like fashionable boots.
And somebody in what I think is a Snuggie.
Well, the doctor here, is he any good? He's a fully licensed doctor with a genetic manipulation permit. About the only place in town that will see without an appointment. Fully licensed, huh? He really loves animals, you know. He's a great surgeon.
The cat person in his Snuggie might be Vanessa. That's a good point.
It cannot be an illicit hospital. They take insurance. Appears to be one of those super memory parrots. People use these birds frequently now when they study foreign languages. Have to have other sounds they want to record? Okay. What about the dog? Or what about the pingling? It's a Magellanic Kobe penguin. They were developed in 1933 as a breed which could thrive in tropical and temperate climates. Oh. What about the dog? That's one of those humming dogs, the ones that have modified larynxes to help eliminate sound pollution. Why to bark? That's probably why it's at the hospital.
Wow, fucked up.
It's one of those pocket pets, popular among women, combination pet and handbag. They were created by splicing marsupial genes into common household animals. This one would appear one of those cat models. That's disgusting. I don't want to put stuff in my cat. Is there anything else I can do in here? Is there anything that I need to do?
You should continue until it takes you out.
Okay.
What kind of Dune ripoff is this?
Is there a lot of weird animals in Dune?
Yeah, I don't know. Not that I recall, but you know, what do I know?
Okay, I think I've exhausted pretty much everything.
This says it'll automatically return you to the cycle eventually. Maybe you should go down through the list like one at a time instead of just randomly choosing stuff.
Look around room. Look at nearby people. Look. Reception desk. Look. Small animals. Ay, ay, ay. Full of energy and jumping around. I guess I didn't look at all the small animals. Very quiet animal. Look. Small animals. Cat. Oh.
Pouch?
Yeah, because it's like a purse. Wow, those poor animals. Women just won't let anything stand between them and their pursuit of beauty. You wonder why you have trouble getting along with women.
Women, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
You're not a fucking weirdo. It's women. That's the problem.
Okay. Investigate nearby people. Investigate reception desk. Investigate small animals. Parrot. Investigate small animals. Penguin. Investigate small animals. Dog. Investigate small animals. Cat. Okay, ask about snatchers. Ask about hospital specialty. Ask hot doctor. Smell. Possessions. Show junk ID. Hey, police officer? Yeah. Show chess piece. Show Oline. Well, it's not the one for this place. Look kind of similar, though. There we go.
Snatchers cannot tolerate dogs. It is improbable that this is their skin cancer treatment center.
Looks like we barked up the wrong tree here.
Oh!
Now we're
God.
What up, Bob?
We still have many leads. Let's head back to the turbo cycle.
Yeah, oh, and Kojima gotta get that sexism in there. Oh, ladies, am I right?
Ladies with their
Oline
dogs.
Hospital.
Unfortunately, this wasn't the place.
You're right, Metal. Okay, let's go.
Absolute joke that you got a picture and the letters didn't look quite right, but there happened to be another place in town with the name. Like, fucking come on.
Gillian, it's the emergency line from HQ. I'll connect you.
Uh-oh.
Gillian, I'm glad I got you. I got a call from Katrina. She said she has something she needs to give you.
Something to give me? What in the world?
Crabs.
She seemed really
She's
scared.
a child.
Kept saying that Alice was
I couldn't remember which one Katrina
When
was.
did she call?
About 30 minutes or so ago.
Now I feel bad.
Damn.
I'll go to Katrina's house and then I'll
We
save.
should hurry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that time.
Katrina's in trouble.
I gotta finish this episode of Andor, Johnny.
And slash whore.
Yeah, and wait, what? The fuck?
Gibson's house. Alright, we're going in like total pursuit mode.
Trivial pursuit mode? Johnny, what's the capital of your province?
Victoria.
Whoa! Congratulations, you get 1 piece for your pie.
Yay!
We did it.
Alright, I'm just gonna save real fast. I remember this being upsetting.
Alright, you're at Gibson's house now, right? Yes, okay.
Oh, sorry. Investigate. House. Something's odd here. Please use caution, Gillian.
Yeah, look and investigate the surroundings.
Okay. Investigate area.
Also, you've got 4.5 hours of Grim Fandango left to play.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to work anyways.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, let us know when you can reveal to us that you're working on Avengers Doomsday so that we can ask you questions about it.
I'm not working on.
I did while I was sitting through the credits for Thunderbolts, waiting for the post-credits scene. I did see a lot of, like, colorist credits. And thought of you?
Yay! Wait, for which? Thunderbolts?
Yeah, for Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I assume they'd
I
have
know, you're
several.
a TV boy. Yes, they had more than one.
I mean, I just worked on a feature.
And they had dailies, colorists, I want to say.
Yeah. Look around room. Look at the monitor.
Do you deal with that where you have another
Sorry, say that again? Uh-oh. I think
email you and we're like, what were your settings, please?
Sorry, say that again? Your internet was cutting out. Hello? Matt?
Yeah, I'm here.
I couldn't hear you before. Your internet was cutting out.
I said, do you have to deal with other companies where they are doing the final shots and are
Yes.
emailing you like, we want to know what your settings were so that we can copy them?
Well, yeah, because sometimes it doesn't. Normally, it should get passed through to the editing software, like it should go through.
Okay.
But sometimes they wipe that, and they have to get our original, like, because it's all saved, like
Yeah.
all the color I do. Okay, so
That's interesting.
What's on that shelf?
And when they do that, are you like, I would like a finalist credit as well?
No.
You should.
It's a music box. There's nothing inside.
I will say, watching those Thunderbolts credits, the amount of VFX, that was a third of the credits.
Oh,
Just VFX artists. 10 different studios, if I had to guess, were involved. And there were some like shots not at the end, but like in the credits that I feel like people would look at and be like, that looks AI, but I thought looked rotoscoped, and then a bunch of rotoscope artists popped up, and I was like, I think I was right. I think I nailed it. Hello, I see you're back. Yeah, come on. Come say hello. Oh, no. My cat jumped on my desk while I was working this morning and just was like, I'm going to chew on your hands for a while. And when she finally stopped, I just had big red blotches all over my hands.
Oh, shit. Katrina, are you in there? No. Oh, they broke the machine. Something was tearing through the sofa. I don't know. Alright, look. Sofa. Hard leather's been turned to shreds. Katrina, answer if you can hear me. Can we go anywhere else?
Make sure you look at that window.
Oh yeah, look. Oh, I can't. Maybe look around the room?
Yeah, maybe look around the room first.
I can go to the next area. Oh, wait, no. Not that one. Study.
Oh, yeah, no, the living room, you should, I think, look around and look at the window.
Oh, there's her collar.
Uh-oh.
Look, area. There's nobody in the area. Look, shadows. There's nothing unusual. There's nobody around. Look, ground. Look, there's collar. Investigate. Collar. It's been torn apart. Investigate.
It looks intact
Shadows.
to me.
Yeah. Investigate. Area. Yeah. That doesn't lead anywhere. Okay. Alice. What do you call her? Come on, Alice. Come here, girl. Turn to study. Let's go to the living room now. Look. Around room. Look. Call Alice. Investigate around room. Investigate model. Can't do anything with Metal Gear, right? Back to the study? Alright, forget something. It's not exactly the kind of dog that goes down easy. That's true. She was facing a human. Alright.
This says that you should look at a window to notice a shelf, and then look at that to investigate the shelf and see a model of the house.
Yeah, I've got that. That's in the living room. Investigate model. Yeah, look at...
Okay, go back outside, and you should see some footprints.
Oh.
Meow, 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 meow.
Look ground?
Why?
Dragged on the ground here.
Beat it.
Investigate. Look. Collar.
Don't come back and rub against my legs after you chew on me. I am not a chew toy. You are a cat.
I don't see anything. I'll look around the area some more.
I think you have to go out front to find the footprints, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Because it says that there's no exit from the... Chris said usually when cats are really bitey, it's a sign that they were separated from their mothers too young. Yeah, I mean, she's a stray.
Ooh, fresh
that I adopted,
footprints.
so who knows?
It's a rather small print.
But I would believe that, Chris, because she is weird in a way that indicates that. Where, like, she licks my beard and, like, purrs. Like, she loves grooming and... I don't know.
Alright, I found the footprints.
Did you investigate the footprints a few times?
Oh. I believe it is Katrina's. The prints lead away from the house, facing in the gate she was running. Okay. Move.
Back to the study and then look around until you sneeze. I like this game, Johnny, but sometimes it's pretty fucking obtuse.
Yeah. Investigate. Ooh. There we go. Achoo! Gillian, that sneeze.
That means pollen.
Maybe Snow 9? Wait a moment, let me analyze the air in the room. Analysis complete. It's a slight amount. There are definitely traces of Snow 9 here. Appear the Snatchers have definitely been here. About communications, can you transmit? Yes, Snow 9 isn't dense enough to block communications. Good. And investigate around room.
I think you go to the garden, then come back in.
Oh boy. Investigate. Oh yeah.
Gillian, I read motion. Use extreme caution. The signal is coming from outside the window.
Okay. Oh no! Come on.
As I said, it was upsetting.
Killed about 10 minutes ago. No doubt the work of Snatcher.
In the Japanese version, the dog's still
No
alive,
reason to kill the poor animal.
Oh.
Katrina.
which is
Where's
worse.
Katrina?
I'm glad they made that
We can
choice.
leave the cleanup here to the junk crews. We should look for Katrina.
Judging from the mess they made here, it looks like they were looking for something. We're quite upset that they couldn't find it.
They're clearly fucking outside. They just threw the dog through the window.
That's
Yep.
true. If they had her, there'd be no need to turn the place upside down like this.
Perhaps Katrina took whatever they were looking for and fled.
I bet you're right, Metal. We've got to find her before they do. Let's get back to the turbo cycle.
Ooh, back to the turbo cycle.
All
Put
right.
your hands on them dicks.
Well, let's go back to my apartment. No.
Number one here, next up says go to Alton Plaza.
Oh. Well, let's save after this. I'm gonna shower and go to work. Yeah, play 3.5 hours of Grim Fandango.
Best of luck to you.
I think I might install it on the PS5 after. It has cross save, so if that works, I'll just do it that way. Because I keep missing details that are too small to notice on the Vita's screen.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, like the door lock and the thing that you can climb up to get to the office. Yes.
Yeah, Chris, it's year 1 and 2.
Yeah. Alright, use Metal Gear. Save.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, chat. We appreciate it. Artie, Chris, Owen, everybody else that joined us, we really appreciate you coming, and we will be back next Wednesday to continue Snatcher Boochies, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I think I'm about halfway through. For what I remember.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty fun game. I'm having a good time with this. I do wish, well, if I were playing it on my own, I would say, like, I wish it was more voice acted. It's text heavy, but yeah, that's fine. We're having a good time.
It's that kind of game. I mean, that era originally wasn't a CD-ROM game, so they didn't. They added some voice for this version.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the PlayStation version has more voice acting, but it only came out in Japanese.
All right, well, we'll see you next week, and thank you, Johnny, for playing, and bye!
Bye! Outro. Turn
Hit that
off.